Hi everybody, welcome to episode 21, Carmen's Bronco Shop. Oh, check out my new Bronco license plate. Buddy of mine, Jim Rogers, dropped that by last week. Beautiful, I love it. Nice new memorabilia for my beer fridge. Anyhow, so also thanks to the guys in my hockey team. They showed up a couple weekends ago and we installed a cage in the Bronco. Nice to have 6 guys. It's heavy and it's really, really easy to scratch the paint, especially new fresh paint like what we got here. Anyway, we got a couple little chips, but no big deal. So special thanks to those guys. And so you're going to see the cage installation, and you're going to see the installation of some tail lights and marker lights and just things like that. The process is continuing on. So like I was saying before, if you go back to my very first episode, this was all about me building a truck and starting from the very beginning, taping all of it so that everybody can get an idea of what it's like to, tear a Bronco apart and put one back together again. But since I've been on this journey, I've met so many fantastic fellas from across the United States and across Canada on Facebook and everything. Of course, we've got COVID right now. And there are so many degrees and levels of expertise when it comes to this. And I mean, I'm just scratching the surface. Like I said before, I'm just a guy that can take things apart and I have an idea and then I put things back together and it usually works out pretty good, but I get help all the time. And I've got buddies now or friends on Facebook that are huge rock crawlers. And I mean, their trucks are technical, different suspension systems, all that sort of thing. And I'm not at that level at all, but I just wanted to kind of explain it. This project is for everybody. Even those guys can get a look at something and say, yeah, you know what, I like the way he did that with, that fender, or, I like the combination that he used with the engine. Anyway, it's kind of interesting because along with all those guys that are extremely technical and they've got these rock crawling buggies and everything like that, there's also the other spectrum. Guys that really, this is their first truck and they have no idea where to start or what to do. And I hope that by, showing, how you put the details back on and everything along the way, that it sort of gives these fellas a glance at what's possible and maybe a little instruction on certain things that they're just not getting, or, there's different things. Like, for example, earlier yesterday when we were putting the flares on, people would look at it and say, whoa, how do you do that? How do you get the beading in between the flare and the fender without scratching everything up and keeping it nice and level? And, I hope that by showing like a hands-on visual, people will get an idea of what you're doing. We got to lift
John, you need to get on your leg.
Beautiful. So go really slow, guys, and you're going to see that the front ones are going to rest down. We got to go way up.
Okay, I see where they are. Right here.
Oh, way up.
Forward, yeah.
Oh, down here.
Way up there.
Right there.
Way up, buddy. Yeah, way up.
These guys here are coming. These ones here are coming down here. Yep. In good shape here. We'll have to touch some stuff up.
Okay, you ready?
Slide in.
Okay, let yours down.
There you go.
That's actually really good, guys.
What you're going to do about the touch-ups, I guess.
Who did you weld it?
This was came like that.
These are my hockey buddies. If you have any problems up here in Nova Scotia, you just bring your hockey team over to help you. That's the way we rock and roll up here. All right, check these guys out. Handsome men. Look at that. Oh yeah.
We're on YouTube, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. How many hits we got so far? 40 viewers.
We got 50,000 hits, just like that. Bang.
Well, Johnny in it.
We're gonna
Thanks a lot, guys.
We're gonna be on Wheeler Dealers because of this.
You never know where this is going to end
cool.
up. Let's have another beer.
What are you doing to my leg?
So here, we also have another thing. In the rest of the world, we have a minimum wage. Here in Nova Scotia, we have the minimum beers per job.
Okay.
So just a quick shot. I actually had to bend the emergency brake over a little bit further so that it gets past the cage here. And this is how I've mounted the cage. Now, ultimately, it should be fastened from the bottom with more supports taken right over to the frame so that it's all tied together. But this is what it looks like from up on top. And then, of course, same here and here. And as of right now, we've got some huge, heavy washers on each of these down under. Like I said, as a temporary thing until a later date when we can get the actual cage fastened through to the frame. Anyway, that's pretty cool, eh? One of the things that's kind of exciting about when you build one of these like this or rebuild it is putting all the new parts on. This is really cool, like, you know, all these new lenses and things. We just put this one on right now. And next step is the tail light. Brand new lens, look at that. It's probably been sitting in a storage room for 50 years. No, I know. They're all brand new. They make these by the dozens. It's crazy. I think there's a lot of Ford trucks with that same lens. And check this out. Chrome ring. Brand new chrome ring. Look at what the old ones look like. All faded and scratched and yellow looking. Oh, we don't want that. Man, look at that. I get excited about the silliest things, but everything's brand new. Everything. So, I took the bench grinder and I beveled that down by like maybe a 1/16 of an inch on both ends. And I went slow so that I didn't discolor this at all, but otherwise it was going to be sticking out like, you know, a 1/16 of an inch on the edge right here. It'd be like, you know, it wouldn't be flush. And you want it flush, you want it sitting up against the paint, so. Still grounded well. There we go. That's better. See that, man? That looks so nice. Cool. Look, I don't know if it's me or if it's the red paint or what, but this looks fantastic. It gives me the feeling that this truck is brand new. And I know that everything I'm looking at is brand new, but still, when you're taking a 77 and you're trying to recreate what it was like on the showroom floor back all those years ago, it's satisfying to see this coming around. And I know that I've explained the gas cap issue. Even though this is a 77, there is a gas cap. It was built in July of 76. Anyway, looks great. So there you have it, guys. You can kind of see how you need at least 6 guys to help put the cage in place. That's pretty much it for this week. See you guys in a couple weeks with all kinds of new detail type things I think you're really going to enjoy. Anyway, take care and all the best.